The reality is that aviation is an economic driver. When an aviation industry does well in a country, the economy of that country benefits from that. There are multiple examples on the continent. You can see it in South Africa, in Kenya, in Ethiopia, in Egypt, in Morocco, where they have strong airlines, and those are by no means the only ones, but they have not only strong airlines, but the government has put their foot forward in terms of helping the aviation industry to grow, to be supported, and those airlines and those industries thrive, and as a net result, the economies also thrive. So as governments have the opportunity to explore and dive deeper, I know many of them have the aspirations. One of the things they could do is to take a look at how it is that they're either helping or hindering the growth of aviation in their countries on the basis of the policies that they put in place, the restrictions that they put in place. A big question that comes often from financiers is whether a country is a signatory to the Cape Town Convention. And if they are a signatory, have they properly and effectively ratified that Cape Town Convention? Some countries have, several countries have, but there's also quite a few that haven't. And this needs to be ratification, not just in letter, but also in spirit and practically, such that if a financier finds himself in a situation where they have to repossess an aircraft from your jurisdiction, while it might seem like you're protecting your airline to prevent them from doing that in contravention of the Cape Town Convention that you might have signed and ratified, the long-term effects of that are actually a net negative for your industry. Because if people have the concern that they might not be able to get their assets back in a situation where they have the right to, then they would be more hesitant to place assets with you. So I think governments have a big opportunity to actually step up and say, I want this industry to do well, and this is how I'm going to support it, and these are the regulations that I'm going to put in place that are in support of not just the airlines, but the adjacencies that support the airlines, increasing the number of aviation lawyers that you have, making sure the civil aviation authorities have recognitions of the rights of financiers and leasing companies and so on. So there's an opportunity for governments, and it would be great for the few that are doing it the way it should be done to be joined by the rest. And I think in the long term, that would be good for the region and aviation in the region as a whole.